Hello, welcome to the Soulprint Insights channel. I'm really glad you're here today. So, last week's video talked about the power of just letting go. Sometimes you simply have to offer forgiveness not only to the other person who may have hurt or harmed you, but ultimately to yourself, so that you can move forward with your life, so that you can simply let go and forgive. Now, I do not mean to in any way, shape, or form minimize the traumas that many experience that are deep rooted, that in fact are so significant that they really inform and create our lives going forward from the time of incident. There are so many cases out there of violence, of abuse, of truly, abuse, be it physical, mental, emotional, whether it comes from somebody who should have been protecting you, or somebody perhaps that you entered into a relationship with. Maybe it comes from the people you associate with. This meditation is not just going to magically make it go away. And for those of you living with, recovering from, and moving forward from trauma, you clearly know this. But what this meditation is hopefully going to help do is create a space where you are able to take some of those events that may still be floating around and causing you to hesitate or question your judgment, or make you perhaps skittish about entering into any kind of a situation that resembles. Whether it is because this came from family members, and to some degree or another, you may still be associating with them. And every time you see them, in some ways, it is almost like being re-traumatized. What this exercise is hopefully going to do is allow you to be able to take some of those memories and allow them to be packed away and sent to the light, so that the burden you carry is replaced with the awareness of healing. So, if you are ready, let's settle in, because it's time to get started on the Let Go and Forgive meditation. So I want you all to get very comfortable. And as usual, don't try to do this and something else. Please take the 15 or 20 minutes just for you to do this exercise. And any loud noises, whether they come from this video or from your own environment, you will hear them, but they are not going to allow you to lose your focus. So get yourselves nice and comfortable. And let's start with our 4-6 breathing. So here we go. Breathe in to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are breathing in deep relaxation. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling any stress, strain, worry, or anxiety. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very gently now. You're feeling very comfortable. And with every inhalation, you're relaxing just a little bit more. And you can feel the stress and tension of your body simply dissolving. It is melting away as you fill your entire being, spiritual and physical, with deep, relaxing energy. Now, we are going to quickly ascend a set of stairs, And when we get to the top, we're going to find ourselves in a very safe environment. So here we go. Right in front of you right now is this incredible white marble staircase. And we're going to quickly move up the stairs. And as we do, we're going to move through mists of color. So take your foot and move yourself on to step onto that first step and see that the step has sort of turned a beautiful ruby red, and there is a mist that kind of envelops you. But this mist is not smothering. It is comforting. It is embracing, and it is energizing. Up you go a couple more steps, and now those steps are transitioning to the color orange. And again, it's energizing. It feels fabulous. It feels like you're connecting deep, deep with who you are. Couple more steps and up we go, and now those steps are turning a beautiful sunshiny yellow. And it feels right. It feels safe. You feel strong and you feel empowered. Couple more steps, and those steps now are shifting into the color of blue. It is a gentle, lovely robin's egg blue. And that feels amazing, amazing. And now you're going to shift to the color purple. And it is lovely, lovely. It's a deep, beautiful purple. And it feels as if you have clarity and power and energy. Now, I want you to take a couple more steps, and you're going to end up on a beautiful white step. I want you to turn around, and I want you to look down at the steps you have just ascended. And I want you to see that there was a set of steps that you sort of bounced over that were a beautiful emerald green. And what I want you to do is, with your mind's eye, your imagination, I want you to hold out your hands and draw that energy, that mist of those emerald green steps. And I want you to literally command it to come forward and surround you. That emerald green energy is the energy of your heart. And we are taking it and blending it with the white, pure energy of that top step, because it is your heart that you are carrying forward and looking to heal. It is that heart energy where the hurt resides. And so that is the focus. Now, you have that beautiful white and beautiful emerald green energy swirling around you, encompassing you, wrapping itself around you like a blanket almost. It is such a loving and safe and healing feeling. So lovely. Turn around, and as you turn around and away from the steps you have ascended, you're going to see that there are now a set of beautiful doors at the top of the steps, double doors. They're beautiful. Perhaps they're white. Maybe they have some golden trim. And simply by commanding them to open, those doors gently swing open, and you are able to move through the doorway. And you find yourself in a place of absolute beauty. Whatever it is that is beautiful for you, whatever environment it is that makes you feel incredibly safe and protected. Maybe you may find yourself on a beautiful bench with your guardian angels or archangels. Perhaps you may see yourself in an environment of nature. Maybe you're sitting by the water or among flowers. Perhaps you find yourself just simply free floating on a cloud. But wherever you find yourself, this is a space and place where you are completely protected and absolutely, absolutely no harm can come to you. Not harm from memories, not harm from hurt, not harm from harsh words. Now, wherever you are, I want you to notice that at your feet, there is a trunk, like an old-fashioned trunk. It is solid. It has good sturdy locks. Perhaps some of them may even have straps of leather to reinforce the security of that trunk not popping open. Now, once you have your trunk very, very clearly in your mind's eye, again, feeling incredibly safe, I want you to open the trunk. And inside that trunk is empty. It is lined with a beautiful, beautiful white surface. And on that white surface, there are beautiful ribbons of emerald green that swirl around. So when you look into the trunk, it's clean, it's pristine, it's white with this beautiful energy of emerald green. Now, if there's somebody you would like by your side, maybe this is a loved one, maybe this is an angel, a guardian, a spirit animal, whatever it is, know that they are beside you, they are with you, and they support this healing exercise. Now, very carefully and very clearly, but with a fair amount of speed, because you don't want to dwell, I want you to start bringing forward pictures like a snapshot or a postcard of a person, a place, or a situation that has caused harm and hurt, damage, where you have not heard the healing words of "I am sorry, forgive me, it was wrong, I hurt you, and I accept responsibility for that." I want you to take those snapshots or those postcards of those situations and one by one look at the picture and then simply drop it in to the trunk. And look at the next one and drop it in to the trunk. You have all the time in the world, but it is not necessary for you to dwell. You've already lived it. You've already experienced it. And for the most part, you are working your way through healing from it. So this is not about re-experiencing the trauma. This is simply about acknowledging the trauma of the betrayal, of the abandonment, of the violence, It is acknowledging the harm that was done to you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Move through those snapshots and one by one, drop them in to the trunk. Take all the time you need. Now, the very last postcard that you're going to come to is a postcard with your face on it. And you are now going to take a moment to forgive yourself for whatever role you may have played. You are going to forgive yourself for whatever time has been wasted dwelling on the hurts. You are going to forgive yourself for being unable or reluctant to let go of these hurts and pains as you have waited for an acknowledgement or an apology that is never going to come. And you are going to remind yourself that ultimately the act of forgiving is for your benefit. It is for your benefit to forgive that other person. Simply because by doing so you are able to heal the holes, the hurt, and the damage. I want you to place that final snapshot into the trunk. And I want you to close the trunk, engage the lock, tighten the straps, remind yourself that you come from love, divine love, and you are worthy of love. You are a magical piece of the divine. And you are now able and ready to let go. When you are ready, I want you to step away from the trunk. Just step away from it, move back, and let that trunk be standing isolated. If you have not moved back, do so now. As you stand there looking at that trunk that has now encased the hurt and the pain, out of nowhere, from the sky, with a gentle but powerful energy, that trunk is being struck by hundreds of bolts of lightning. It is disintegrated. It is shattered. It is turned to ash. And it is now gone into the light to be purified. It has gone into the light for transmutation so that there is no more negative energy attached. You may feel a profound sense of relief. You may feel tears gently rolling down your face. You may feel a shiver of cold or a warm embrace. But know that you have taken whatever wisdom, whatever lesson, you have taken that with you. But everything else, you have not only let go of, you have allowed it to be transmuted from lower vibrational energy, lower consciousness energy, into the higher consciousness energy of the divine. And you feel so light that in fact, you could simply fly. Take one more moment to look around you and realize that you again are completely, completely surrounded by beauty, harmony, and love. You are able to release and let go. And you know that you can return to this place and this space as often as you need to continue releasing other things that may come to the surface, other situations, environments, people that you are ready to let go of as your healing continues, as your light becomes enlightened. Now, you're going to walk back through those beautiful, beautiful double doors. And in a moment of absolute whimsy, I want you to hop on the banister and allow yourself to gently sail right down that banister, right down to the floor. Whee! What a fabulous feeling. You've left it behind. You've let it go. And now you know it is time to return to the here and now. 3. You're returning and re-entering, sinking into your body. And you understand and know that you are loved, you are embraced, and you are healed. 2. You're now becoming very, very aware of the environment around you. Perhaps you can hear noises in the space that you are in. Maybe you just feel that furniture underneath you or that blanket on top of you that much more clearly. You're ready now to get on with your day or drop into a very, very deep healing sleep. And 1. Open your eyes. Welcome back. Congratulations. You've let go and you've forgiven. Until next time, stand in your power and stand in your light.